Hello again guys, this is Daily Line Boxes part 3. I'm talking pretty fast because this is the third attempt. 2 attempts have failed to save for some reason, so I do get carried away with my analysis a little bit. So I'll just look at the box that was interesting. This was a totally random box, sticking to the GJ because it moves pretty fast, but I set the box up on quarter past 7 to quarter past 8 with half past 9, 2 hours difference. That's why all the first numbers are by 2. Half past 9 in the morning, and that was set up, and remarkably a lot of winners. So the whole point of this is not to sort of be Bertie Big Balls and prove myself right. It's just to show the power of the statistics you can gather from this. You know, if you just built a set of rules saying I only trade below the hourly 8 EMA, so that's when it's red, shorts when it's red, preferably as near to a crossover as you can get, so change from green to red. That generally happens in a busier time of day anyway, so if you add that to your set of rules, plus a close below the level, plus the histo alert and how to use that. But what I tend to wait for is a bust below the 0 from above, you can see that, then a break and close below the bust, the red, after a pullback, which is these 2 candles here and the green bars there. That would have been a perfect entry there. So those sort of rules, you can build your own strategy and then just watch what happens when all these set of circumstances occur. Change of colour, clear uptrend, break and close, histo alert to agree, and then price goes up. So you can just there's another one. It's just crazy, you know. So you can build a fantastic strategy just moving these box breakouts and finding the most reliable tradable one. This one we couldn't trade either way because it was outside of our time zone, as it were, 9:30. But that's how you tailor it to fit what you want to do. This one failed. It didn't cross recently over there, so you could add the crossover arrow, the silver cross I'm talking about. And on this one, this is why I had it on my charts. In other words, apologies, I'm just quickly trying to find that thing, just so you could add that to your strategy. The hourly crossover, so on this time frame, 5 minute, it needs to be the 1 crossing MA mode 1. It's called not all averages. I use this. It's just a moving average crossover. I called it that for some reason. I think it was a web trading room that I was in one time, and we use the 96. That is the hourly 8 EMA, the EMA, the 1, and I always go for the close. That's the 0. It's set to default, and alert on, false. Okay, so there it is. It's just crossed. The price has just crossed there, and you're in. So what you want to do ideally is only take trades when it's fairly recently just crossed over. So this would be a reasonable one to consider. It's just changed colour, so down here if it was a live trade. Trying to find a good example for you. Does tend to confuse matters. Here's one directly after the arrow, got the colour changed, entered, and Bob's your uncle. So some people find these confusing. Here's a good one, long, that's recent colour change, the arrow, and there's the trade there, close and thing. So I haven't found a new EMA crossover indicator that coincides with the time of day. That would be interesting as well, so you get rid of all this noise. So this is a recent crossover. We've got the trend, high, low, lower, high, lower, low, pullback, and then it comes back into, so we don't want to be going long, it's not crossed over. And there's no to-ing and fro-ing like this sort of stuff sideways. That's nice and clean actually. And once again we've got the change of colour, we're below, and look how fast that moved, and that's a big old move that time of the morning. That was a good valid trade there. 38 pips. There's your bust down, pullback, break and close, didn't break the 20 level, so that could be another filter. Broke the 20 level, you could have entered there, or just wait for the pullback here and enter there. So you can see really all we're talking about, I'm not trying to build a strategy for you here, but I'm just showing you how you can add different indicators and stuff to make this more powerful. Recent crossovers, 2 of them in fact, price over the hourly 8 EMA, which is the 96 on this 5 minute, and Bob's your uncle, there's a winner there. Didn't get the crossover, so you know, again, use it in your strategy or don't use it, but again, you can build up points for it. All these are winners coming along here. Winner again, winner again. It's outside of the time zone, so you build your strategy. You might change that till 10 o'clock and so on and so forth. So what else can I show you about this daily line boxes? Well, let's change it to post the American Open. So go for 16 to 16:30 and let it go to 17.530. So 2 hours off, so that's 14, that's 2 o'clock, 2:30 and 3:30, 15:30. And there you can see the boxes moved, and trade the breakout with the histo. That was a winner if you'd only gone for, in fact no, because it didn't close above there, so it was a loser. If you're trading the closes, you have to be strict. That's a beauty. Not so cool. So this is how you work out the highest probability ones. Again, you would have made money, but let's have a look. That was the close, so that was the entry, the next red bar. 8 pips, so yeah, if you're only going for 5 or 6 pips, you're good to go. This one we wouldn't have taken long because it was against there, but we would have gone short had it done that in our time frame, but it didn't, so there's a no trade situation. Really, we're just talking about how to use all these different indicators with a breakout period that you choose to build a strategy on. Okay, and that's how you do it. Lots of winning trades here. It's nice because it gives you a solid set of rules to trade by. You know, wait till it closes down. It did. You've got the histo that probably did the job at the time you wanted it to. I broke down and broke through the 20, which it did on, not on that bar, so you might have waited, or you could wait for a pullback. You're into the hourly 8 EMA, but that hasn't been tested for hours, so that could be another rule. If it hasn't been tested for hours, yes, I can trade to it. So you can see how you can build your strategies using this thing. This was just a random choice of time frame, but even so, you know, there's good moves of these breakouts. And then if you study the breakout, you say, yeah, it's going to go for this breakout. We'll just use the 3 candle reversal. As I do in the London Billies, I do not trade arbitrary levels unless I've studied them myself for a long time. I trade 3 candle reversals with the histo alert. So in this instance, I would have been trading potentially long here, that candle there, which happens to coincide oddly enough with the breakout. But you can see why. You've got the bust, the pullback, the break and close, that's that candle there. This one was the entry. It's broken through the box, it's broken through the hourly 8 EMA and closed through all of them, and that then became a perfectly good trade for 60 pips. So that's how you do it, guys. Use the daily line box indicator to build a strategy. Add to it a few other good indicators and qualifiers for the trades. Here's a lovely one, close through. Funny how these, and this is just an arbitrary choice of a, look, we've got the bust, the pullback, the break and close, that one there, combined with the breakout of the box. Sadly it was into the hourly at 8 EMA, but it was a 40 pip move when it went. So how to use breakout boxes and how to use in particular this indicator. Look at that one there, what a stunning breakout. So you're just giving quality qualifiers to your potential trades. Okay, thanks for watching, have a great day. Oh, one thing I didn't mention either. You can add this to a strategy tester. You can find something that works the same way as this in an EA, and then you can run it and change the times to your heart's content and test these various different breakouts. Strategy testers and EAs are brilliant with something like this tool. Get someone to build you one if you can't find one.